Ladies and gentlemen, we are live again in Oakdale, Tennessee, along Norfolk Southern's C&O and TP main line. Runs from Cincinnati to Chattanooga, Tennessee. This is like the fourth time we've gone live today. I've had all kinds of issues with the YouTube app today. We moved over into the shadow because we thought the phone was overheating and therefore causing issues for the app, but that's not the case because it died earlier and here in the shadows. So we know it's probably got nothing to do with the heat. So I restarted my phone, plugged it in a different method, and hopefully we'll be good to go. So hopefully we won't have any more lagging as far as the stream goes. You are looking north right now, and this line is also called the Rat Hole, named so because it had 27 tunnels between Cincinnati and Chattanooga, and this is kind of the beginning of where the railroad gets mountainous. And the only original tunnel left from when the line was built is just south of us here in Oakdale, and all the other tunnels have pretty much either been blown apart with big cuts or just completely rebuilt. So you are looking, like I said, north, but there is a little rail fan shelter right there. And Norfolk Southern crews used to swap out at this location. It used to be a pretty busy place. And that little shed there that you see by the rail fan shelter, that is where they actually keep a grill. And they can actually grill and have hamburgers and hot dogs and just kind of hang out and watch trains. But it's kind of become a rail fan shelter, just a great place to sit and watch trains out of the elements. And right next to us, this little building that we have right next to us is where they used to change crews. This building is abandoned and will likely be ripped apart in the near future. But right now we're just hanging out here in the shadows, and there is a train sitting right there. You can see it to the left of the screen. That's actually a northbound train, and they had to tie the train down, I'm guessing early this morning, and had to wait for a new crew. Well, they just put a new crew on that train, and unfortunately, what's that?
Southbound, because it was off 123, because it couldn't pull all the cars up the hill, so there's an extra M23 currently.
That's M23.
Yeah, it's now M23.
Okay.
It was originally 123's cars, but they couldn't pull the hill with them.
Gotcha. So that train right there is going to head out of here, but the problem is they have a brand new BNSF Tier 4, and when we say brand new, I mean like weeks old. That Tier 4 doesn't have any water, and so they have to fill it up with water, and there's actually a little spigot. You can kind of see the spigot right there, right next to that pole, and they can actually take a hose across the tracks and fill it up with water. Well, the problem is this brand new 3600 cannot run unless it's got water. So this crew's got to fill it up with water, and they might end up running this train long hood forward with the second unit on the point. So if that's the case, we're going to chase this train all day today, because it's very rare that you get a mainline train on Norfolk Southern with the GE running long hood forward. It's like classic Norfolk Southern. So that's what we're waiting on right now. So in a few minutes, you're going to see this BNSF Tier 4, this brand spanking new Tier 4. Honestly, it'll probably pull right up right next to where we're at, and you'll get to see them fill it up with water. And if the YouTube app cooperates, we'll be live here to film the whole thing happening. So sorry about all the craziness earlier today with the stream going in and out. Not something that I enjoy having happen, but we should be okay for a while. We should be okay. So like I said, I restarted the phone and plugged into a different power source, and we're here in the shade, so it shouldn't overheat. We should be okay, but we'll see. And thankfully the wind has died down quite a bit. It's still a little windy, but it's not horrible. So in a few minutes we'll have that BNSF 3600 Tier 4 here. I'm hanging out. Oh, it's a 3200 series Tier 4. I'm hanging out here with my friends Gabe and AJ. I'll turn the phone around so you can see them. There's Gabe. He's got the radio, and there's AJ. That's actually AJ's radio, but he has allowed us to use it. Jack Carson says the 3200s are Tier 4 credit union units. So we'll have to wait and see. But Gabe, this building right here used to be where they swapped out train crews back in the day.
Yeah.
And by back in the day, we mean like what, 10 years ago?
10 years ago or so.
Yeah. So this building has been abandoned for a while, and a few meth heads have used it as of late to
strip wiring and
Yep.
stuff out of it, and copper pipes, and break windows out and everything.
quite unfortunate, really. There's also been a few people that have used the bathroom in here that is actually inoperable, but there's a few people who use the bathroom as a emergency method, and there's no other options in Oakdale. There's no restaurants. So as I was saying earlier in my earlier live streams, this place is in the middle of absolute nowhere. And there is a new cell tower that they constructed up on the mountain over there that is probably an AT&T tower, because I have full 5G here, which is unbelievable because we are in the mountains. So we're live streaming right now from Oakdale, Tennessee. We actually just saw the train master come down this way, and I believe he's there trying to help the crew with everything they've got going on. So you can turn the radio back up so we can hear what they're saying if you want. Is that them talking to the...
Yep, they were working.
Oh,
Just went through.
hey, big shout out to Robert Duckham, who made a $5 super chat. Thanks for supporting the channel. Make sure you send me an email. I'll send you my next several delay in block videos as a thank you for supporting the channel. Sorry about the wind, guys. There's just not much that I can do today with the wind noise being what it is. Unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to see the train at all if we had the van in the way. So that's why we got to deal with the wind noise, unfortunately. If you haven't done it yet and you can't contribute monetarily, make sure you hit the like button. It helps out a lot with the YouTube algorithm. Yes, we've got a train coming actually right now. You know what I could do? I thought about opening the back window and just taping the phone to the interior window. That might work, actually. I think I might have some tape.
Oh my god.
It'd be kind of ghetto, but it would work. In theory.
For your PTI van?
Yeah.
Frequency mode.
I accidentally turned it off.
Huh?
I accidentally turned it off.
Good job.
Trains suck.
They really, really suck. You kill me.
Isn't this hilarious? I feel bad for them. Brand new locomotive. Oh, and I forgot to mention, not only do they not have any water,
They don't have a headlight.
they don't have a headlight. So, this brand spanking new Gevo. No headlight, no water, nothing.
Mechanicals on their way.
Just incredible. Well, it's just GE junk. That's how. I'm just kidding. Any more EMD is the junk.
Mm-hmm. Which is sad.
Big sad react.
Yeah. I missed the 70s.
Almost looks like they had an avalanche up there.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was up there.
No kudzu or anything.
They logged it out or something recently.
What's a lumberjack's favorite thing to read? A logbook.
Get out. Leave.
How do you know when a dad joke becomes a dad joke? When it's apparent.
Jesus.
Oh, I love this wind. So fun.
Love tunnels.
Love tunnels. Love reacts only.
Why do you have a tiny bald spot back here?
Because when I was little, I had a staph infection. And instead of killing me, it killed my hair.
Oh.
I had to take this like experimental drug when I was like 5, and it killed the infection, but my hair never grew back. Only shows when I cut my hair short.
Yep.
I like to wear it longer because when I was in middle school, some kid took a pencil and jabbed me in the back of the head where it is.
Mm-hmm.
That pissed me off, so I was like, you know what? Never doing that again.
After what? Getting stabbed in the back of the head with a pencil? Or just having your hair?
Having my hair short.
Oh, so he'll get stabbed back in the head.
Have your light on the bottom. So you're running the battery down.
Oh.
Trains suck. They really suck. I hate trains.
They're the worst.
Want to prop that up somewhere? Probably.
That might work. There's not a whole lot of sun left. That's the problem.
There you go.
Why don't you set it right there, like at the end of the shadow line?
Well, I did, but I kept stepping on it.
Because you're special
That's right.
in the head.
Special, like special duty. 40-2.
Get it out.
Special duty 70s. Sped 70s.
The exciting of trains.
Is Jimmy getting the egg?
I hope it gets the eggs.
The eggs.
Eggs are yum.
Northbound coming.
So we have a northbound coming.
Just went to Rockwood.
That's great. So it'll be here in what? An hour?
Maybe.
Something like that. So we got 2 trains coming. We know that.
Talking to the 179.
I'm telling you, TB, if this runs Long Hood forward, we are chasing it. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Just we are. End of discussion.
Yep. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that. Tell you, I can't keep track of all these trains.
I hate trains.
So if you haven't done it yet, make sure you hit the like button. It helps out so much with the YouTube algorithm. I'd love to see if we can get back up over 400 people watching the stream, but I'm not too keen on that. I should say I don't think it'll happen because we've done so many different live streams today. It's not my intention to have so many notifications going out, but unfortunately, just not much that you can do about it. This will be pretty cool if it works out. I mean, So for you guys who are just tuning in, I saw we got probably 20 more people watching now. We're live in Oakdale, Tennessee on the Rat Hole, and there is a northbound train that has a couple of BNSF units on it, I guess, and maybe some NS units too. And it's a brand new Tier 4 credit Gevo, and it doesn't have any water or a headlight. So they have to shove back through the yard. There's a little yard here in Oakdale. They're going to park the train like right over here. There's a little spigot where they can actually fill the locomotives up with water. And they're going to fill it up with water. And possibly with the second unit, if it's a Norfolk Southern unit, they're going to run long hood forward. So I'm really hoping for that because I've never shot a GE on Norfolk Southern running long hood forward. So Gabe has, and I hate him for it.
Only got to shoot it in one place. So.
Yep. So I'm hoping that it ends up working out, but knowing the railroad, it'll probably be dark before they leave. So it's just how it works sometimes. If you're just now tuning in, make sure you hit the like button. It helps out a lot with the YouTube algorithm. Where's everybody watching from? Well, listen, a long hood forward movement, like, you know, switching out an industry or running around the yard or whatever, that's one thing. But when you have several locomotives on a train and you've got, you know, a 2-mile long freight train with a lead unit running long hood forward, it just doesn't happen.
60 miles an hour.
Yeah, at 60 miles an hour, it just doesn't happen very often. So a lot of people, Northern Illinois, Las Vegas, Northern Michigan, Southeast Alabama, Minnesota, Poland, Ohio. All right, that horn you just heard is the crew testing out their locomotives. I've never seen anything like this happen before. I might go. So, TB,
Yeah.
Do you know which side of the locomotive they're going to fill up with water? Is it going to be on?
Depends.
On how it's set.
Yeah.
So they very well likely will park this thing like right here, so you can watch them fill it up with water.
It's right over there at that.
Yeah.
Across from us.
Yeah. This would be kind of cool to watch. I've never seen anything like this in person.
I've seen them fill up a 40 because they ran a 40 out of fuel bowls yet. About couldn't get back started.
Well, it's good to have you guys joining us again. Bradley A. Swan says that he's watching from Van Wert, Ohio. I've been through there many, many times on 127. Well, we won't have to zoom in on the locomotive because it's going to be parked right next to us.
I mean, oh, that board has in it. That big old sheet of plywood.
It's fine.
Oh, hey, dude. Gee, weird.
Let's see if we can get over 100 likes on this video. If you haven't done it yet, make sure you hit the like button. It helps out a lot with the YouTube algorithm. Hey, there we go. Over 70 likes.
That was quick.
Almost 200 people watching.
No, you tell them they'll like it. They'll like it.
Southern Alabama is on my to-do list.
Bargain, you son. A bunch of lazy freaking foamers laying here on a freaking under a shed, waiting on trim.
We're at the crew change, bro.
Better than laying on the gravel.
Yeah, this is a lot warmer too.
Ah, look, he's turning it around so he can see it. What the heck?
These two are taking a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Something else, I'm telling you.
Paint dries faster than NS runs her, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
I hear a GE.
Nothing special. That's what it is.
Glug, glug, glug.
Glugging on along.
Where are they going to get a hose, Gabe? Are they just going to get the
They'll
hose
bring
out of the
one
shed?
with them, I bet.
Huh?
They'll bring one with them. There may be one over there in the little mechanical department shack.
So, Gabe, for people who are not mechanically inclined, can you explain why diesel locomotives need water?
Just basically to keep them cooled down. That's it. That's literally it.
Almost to 100 likes on this live stream. Make sure you hit the
There
like
he
button.
is. Up
Luigi?
too far. Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, I know it.
Oh, man. Just another day on the railroad, right?
Well, no, I was in the yard breaking up limbs, so I'm kind of glad to go to work.
You were kidding.
Is from Norfolk Southern. He's one of the maintenance guys. He works on the locomotives, and he's gonna run a hose over so they can fill this train up with water. This is hilarious. This poor crew, they get put on a train and
Brand
just
spanking new as they
get
find
stuck
out.
with this crap.
Shop to the M23. Hey, Bob, come down here at the watering hole. What are their plans for you, over? Yeah, we're heading down there, and we're going to get in number 1 track, and then we'll spot up for water. Oakdale number 1 or the main one? Oakdale 1. All right, I'll start digging.
Gotta put it under the track. The hole under the track.
Under the track?
Yeah.
So when trains
So
don't-
stuff can keep coming by.
Oh,
So he's got to snake it underneath the rails.
gotcha.
Yeah, don't show him on camera.
I won't. I won't. Okay. Oh, this is funny. Hey, Gabe. Guy, I'm not. I'm not. Hey, that works.
Cross. Three. Two. One.
Yep. There we go. All right, everybody. So I'm glad to see that the app is still working okay. So if you're just now joining us, we are live in Oakdale, Tennessee on Norfolk Southern's Cincinnati, New Orleans, and Texas Pacific line. It is a line that goes from Cincinnati, Ohio to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Oakdale is at the beginning, if you're a northbound, of where the mountainous territory begins. There's a lot of steep grades and tunnels, and this is really the beginning of what is known as the rat hole. Right now, you are looking at, I believe they call this train M23. It's like an addition of train 123. And this Tier 4, this BNSF 3675, it's probably only a few months old, and apparently doesn't have any water in it, and so they had to fill it up with water, and they're still filling it up right now, and it actually takes a lot of water. My friend over here was guessing that he thought it probably takes 100 gallons of water, something like that. So they actually have a little spigot over there by the rail fan shelter, and they are filling it up right now with water. So it could be a while before they start moving. That train with the Union Pacific power that went by about, 20 minutes ago, that was train 122. So we're just hanging out here with the crew and really friendly group. And it's nice to see a BNSF engine in bright orange like that in the sun. So pretty cool. If you're just now joining us, make sure you hit the like button. It helps out so much with the YouTube algorithm. Let's see if we can get over 200 likes. We're almost there. And consider supporting the channel. You can do so through PayPal, Patreon, or Super Chat. And as a small thank you for supporting the channel, I'll send you my next several delay in-block videos, and you'll get to see them before the rest of the world gets to see them. It's just a small way of saying thank you for supporting the channel. So thank you guys for hitting that like button. It helps out so much. It's great to see so many of you back here. Unfortunately, earlier we had a lot of issues with the app, and it just wasn't letting me live stream like I wanted to. But we're in the middle of absolutely nowhere, and believe it or not, I have great service here. They built a cell phone tower not too long ago, and if you've got AT&T, then you've got really good coverage. So I do have AT&T, and therefore I have good coverage. So it's going good so far. Dave O'Callahan says hello from New Zealand. Wow, that's pretty cool. Get us a little more zoomed in there. One more like to hit 200 likes. Very windy day today. I appreciate you guys hanging out, watching the stream when it's so windy out. I mean, it is just miserable windy. There we go, over 200 likes. That's awesome. Thank you for hitting that like button. Looks like they have enough water, so that's a good sign. So this is train M23. And what they're doing is, now that they've got enough water, they've just tied onto their train, and then they're going to head south. Just saw not too long ago someone left a super chat, and just want to say thank you for supporting the channel. Your contribution means a lot. If you want to support the channel so I can continue to make high quality railroad videos, you can do so through PayPal, Patreon, or Super Chat. And if you make a contribution, as a thank you, I will send you my next several delay in block video. I'll send you my next several delay in block videos, and you'll get to see them before everybody else does. So, no, this is not a local. This is a mainline train that had mechanical issues, and they're getting ready to head south. Yes, this is M23. It's an extra for train 123. It's the southbound counterpart, actually, of that train that had the Union Pacific power that went by earlier. But this is an extra, and I guess they had to split it up because they didn't have enough power to get it over the mountains. So, and then they had mechanical issues with this locomotive. So it's just been one thing after another, but my goodness. What a day. Hey, just a quick shout out to William Perry Jr., who supports the channel quite a bit. Thank you so much, William, for all your support of the channel. Matthew Hicks says, loved your When the Levee Breaks video. Hey, thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that. If you haven't done it yet, I just had a new YouTube video that came out yesterday on Norfolk Southern's office car special. It was the last time that it went through the state of Ohio with the F units on the point.
Whenever you're ready, you can start pulling on them. Jump off the hill behind that 23G. I understand, going up the hill behind 23G. Thanks. 170 emergency clearance on 26.
It sounds like we have another train coming.
Hey, Adam, you hand me that AOT down. I'll hand some stuff up to you. Okay, bud.
So this is not my scanner. This is a friend of mine's. Let's see if we can get to 300 likes on this video. Hit the like button. It helps out so much with the YouTube algorithm. The reason why this line is called the Rat Hole is because when it was originally built, there were 27 tunnels in total between Cincinnati and Chattanooga. So the railroaders nicknamed it the Rat Hole because it was like you could never see the light of day. I think they bottled the air. Someone was asking. Almost 300 folks watching with us this afternoon. Hey, NNW611J says, thank you for doing these videos. Hey, appreciate that. Thanks for watching the channel. just an unbelievably windy day today. Just want to say thank you to Double Diamond Productions with the $5 super chat, and Skyman 2002 for another $5 super chat. Hey, thank you so much for supporting the channel. That means a lot. He says thank you for helping me have something to do during quarantine. Hey, really appreciate that. Thanks for the super chat. Make sure you send me an email, delayinblockproductions@gmail.com. And when I can, I'll send you my next several Delay in Block videos, and you get to view them before everybody else does. It's just a small way of saying thank you for supporting the channel.
Get that button, Adam. What does it look like now?
Every little bit helps, so I appreciate you guys supporting the channel monetarily. Any amount helps. So
Still says disarmed.
I think we got train 170 coming. We do.
I didn't just give me an arm request. Says it's armed. Alright, showing 82 back here. You been busted? No, not yet. Need emergency player, tone 25. Alright, Adam. I'm in the clear. Zero on the head end. Step CO M23. Right, M23, 3 steps.
again for Taller.
PCCS is train M23, DNSF 3675. Trying to log in and when I do the initial station, choose the railroad it beeps, it goes back to the initial screen. I did a default test. Still do the same thing.
Alright, can I get your rectified?
TKJ17.
And you said that's BNSF 3675, is that correct, though?
Yeah, that's correct.
Did it pass the departure test when you try to initialize, kicks back out to the main screen, though?
Yes, that's right. I'm trying to initialize it. I did a default test and it passed the test. I'm trying to log back into this and then keep it back to the main screen.
Alright, just a second, please. M23, are you currently at Burnside over?
No, I'm in Oakdale.
Okay, stand by.
I hate when people drive right by me while I'm videoing.
Yep, I hate it too. Southern Continental
Yep.
66665.
Uh-huh.
Well, ladies and gensets, boys and Gevos, we are live from Oakdale, Tennessee. And we are here waiting for the southbound train M23. Some folks are saying that the stream cut out. They didn't see the locomotives. Man, that sucks. That's the most important point. The most important part and point of the train.
And the most rough sounding.
Well, guess what? It was a bunch of boring black and white NASCAR, so you didn't miss very much.
Yeah, apparently you didn't miss anything special. Though I will say the leader sounded weird.
It was about to blow off.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping it would.
C6M, 44AC,
Southbound coming.
ACE,
I bet it's this
44AC,
23
and
go down
44
10.
DC.
So there's a train on the daylight in the Kano.
Maybe we should go shoot it.
23G.
Will they have to put helpers on it?
I don't know if it'll run the Kano or not, because they've been running it via Knoxville sometimes.
Well, does anyone have ATCS to be able to tell us?
The only real way is to shoot it and then try to go to Hermajunk. Like, drive down towards Hermajunk.
Tennessee Rail Productions asks, what's the train count at Oakdale? You'll probably see 15 trains during the daylight.
Yeah, 15.
From sunup to sunrise, and that's about it. Kev Bygrave asks, can Gabe rather do the hooter sound?
No.
I don't think you're going to be able to get him. So we have another southbound train coming. This is likely train 23G. If you're just now joining the stream, we're live here in Oakdale, Tennessee. Make sure you hit the like button. It helps out so much with the YouTube algorithm. And also consider supporting the channel through PayPal, Patreon, or Super Chat. Every little bit helps. I wouldn't be able to do these videos without your help. So thank you guys for supporting the channel. As a small thank you for your support, I'll send you my next several delay in-block videos, and you'll get to view them before everybody else does here on YouTube. So let's see if we can get to 300 likes. We're almost there.
Oh crap, here it is.
Oh, here's another train.
This is train 23G. Hi, Kenny. No, I'm not doing a rant about the tech. No, this is the NS, CNO, and TP main line. This is the 2nd district that runs from Burnside to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Burnside, Kentucky to Chattanooga, Tennessee, I should say. Here comes the mid-train DPU. Yeah, here's the New York Central Heritage Unit here on 23G. Short train, I bet he is going over the K&O. Somebody commented like right as the train came that it counted as a bit.
Yeah, let's chase it.
Do you want to chase this over the K&O?
Sure.
Okay, let's get our crap together then and go.
All right, we're gonna chase it. I'm gonna leave the stream up.
Well,
So-
we're driving?
No. We don't want anybody to see that. All right, don't go anywhere. I'll go live again at the next spot that we go to.
The mid-train DPU. We're now on NS's K&O district, which runs from Harriman to Knoxville. we're probably not going to have signal, so you may want to end it here. I don't know if you'll have signal to do another stream. Drayton is over filming the train with his camera, but something funny is that this heritage unit, the New York Central, was the very last one that he needed to have seen all 20 of them, and he was just freaking out up at Oakdale, and I completely understand why. Here it is.
ETV&G.
Harriman.
Okay, are we gonna try for Copper Ridge?
Yeah, we could probably get it a time or two before then.
All right.
Video. So you better end your stream if you're wanting to go, because we won't have phone signal.
All right, so that's gonna conclude our streaming today. Appreciate you all tuning in. Happy to have gotten a heritage unit to finish off the day. So thank you guys.
I told him it was the last one you needed too.
There you go. Have a good one, y'all.